And it ends with the Boston College Eagles getting a late goal to open up their lead to 2 here. We'll see if the Liberty Flames have an answer. You are watching the ACHA Division II Women's Tournament on the ACHA YouTube network. Stay tuned, we're coming back with second period action.
Check, 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 check. Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2.
Jeez. All righty, folks. Welcome back inside Chiller Easton here as Boston College out and on their bench. Meanwhile, still waiting for Liberty to join us here. Don't even see their players coming out of the locker room yet. The referees have blown the whistle. Still waiting for them to come join us for the start of period number 2. It is a 3-1 Boston College lead. They are the 4 seed from the East region, while Liberty is the 3 seed. Actually, Liberty, yep, 4 and 3 from the East. Now Liberty on their way out as they will look to come on out and join the play now. 3 goals, I believe 2 of them to Hoffman from Boston College. Early with a power play goal for Liberty. Those are the goal scorers here so far in this one. Still got plenty of time left. 40 minutes going to be still the play here. 3-1 our scores. Pool play in the Division II Women's ACHA tournament looks to continue on. Liberty now over on the bench, and it looks like it's going to be good to go now. Still taking a look here, waiting. And
there's no U. There's a BU and a BC, but there's no BC. So
Oh yeah, I guess it wouldn't be Boston College University. I guess that would be redundancy.
Actually, it's not because my alma mater is Mount Mercy College University. It's actually the University of Mount Mercy College.
See, I'm not terrible. As now, here we go, the two teams out there on center ice, getting ready to drop the puck here for the second period. One more time, the Eagles lead the Flames by a score of 3-1, and they will start with an opening faceoff victory. A turnover, though, has Hegla blinging it in, cuts to the backhand, moves it in, and a rising shot just went wide. Good play on the backhand forehand move there, but it couldn't get it all the way in, and now it's going to be the Eagles looking to clear the zone. Long bomb stretch pass there is going to be brought over the line. Actually, trying to knock it in over the line. That didn't work. I believe that was Lucy Little, number 17 is what the name I'm going to go with, even though I got that scratched on my roster. She is out there. There's a 17 out there, and there's a shot, and a save was made by Oliveri. We'll have an offensive zone face-off coming up here. Settling in to take it will be Pilisic. Pilisic. Great name right there. Offensive zone face-off for her and her mates from Liberty. But the Eagles are able to control it. They're going to slam it around the boards. It doesn't have enough to get out. I'm going to let go by Patterson. Flames keep it side of the net. Good job by Oliveri to hold the post. Now it's work back up top. Flames looking to try to establish some offensive zone time here. Sent to the middle and just unable to get it towards the cage was the Flame forward there. Puck to the line and now out and handed on further. Eagles trying to press. That didn't work, and the Flames are going to run right back in. They'll dance play at the blue line, and they're going to rule that that was offside right there as it was carried over by Pilisic, and we will get a whistle and a face-off. Line changes coming both ways. Face-off right down here in front of me. Draw is pushed on back and backhanded in. It gets as far as the line, not any further. And then look out here, turnover. The Eagles moving in, forehand backhand. It ends up being a drop pass, and it's just going to be cleared away. That rush was started by number 13, McLaughlin. It got poked off of her stick, but the Eagles right back on it. They have the 1-goal lead, or the 2-goal lead, and we're looking for another one there. Puck to the middle, cleared, not out though. Good defensive work by the Boston College squad to keep the pressure on, but now speeding ahead back the other way, looking to lower the shoulder and get in wide. Holberg, and she does and scores! Far post and in for Holberg, and it is now a 1-goal game again. Great job by Holberg on that end-to-end rush. And it is a 3-2 game now with still 8:16 to go in period number 1. What a fantastic rush by Holberg. And that will bring the Flames, I should say, that much closer. Looking to get back on the offensive, though, are the Flames. Or are the Eagles, I beg your pardon. They step in, look to move to the middle, a shot, net saved and held off. And again, let's see here. Who do we gave that goal to number 27, Holberg? That occurred roughly at the 150 mark of period number 2. The goal by Holberg. She had 24 in the regular season. That was good for second on the team. Now she's got one more to add to that in the postseason. But the Eagles are working now. There's a shot that's blocked, and the Flames could have numbers back the other way. Looking to get the equalizer on this rush if they can. Then it's going to end up caroming off a skate and being an icing call. So we have an icing call on a face-off offensive zone way back down in the Liberty end. Offensive zone face-off for the Eagles here. Won by the Flames, cleared out. Look out here. Coming through the middle. It could be Holberg again. And it just got poked off her stick as she tried to make the move to the middle. Good rush, though, by the Flames again. And they have the puck now in the offensive end. They move out in front. That Shot didn't get all the way on goal. Bad angle shot there, and the rebound's going to hit the backboards and come up the wall a little bit. Pinching down defensively to help keep it in. Holberg gets back defensively in a defensive posture, and it's Laporte in the far side boards keeping it in. Jabbed around to the near side. Down, and a stretch pass here is deflected. Bouncing puck going to be controlled by the Flames. Liberty now looking to wind it up out of their own end. Nice little cut move here, and a second, but it got poked off. Look out here, the Eagles in front. It never really connected there. I believe that was number 20, Madison Kirby, with the opportunity. Puck fired around to the far side boards. Morrissey will come along the line and pinch and keep it in. Centering pass there didn't connect for the Flames as they broke it up, and now we'll just clear it down the ice. Circling with it and coming wide is going to be Peyton King. King looking for an outlet pass. She finds her mark in Hoffman. Hoffman had it over the line, then lost it. Right back in come the Eagles. They are inspired here early in this period. There's a shot saving the rebound. Can they tuck it in? No! Great rush there as Royce had the opportunity. All Flames here in the early going second period. But it is the Eagles that do get it clear, and it's going to be brought ahead by Hoffman. Hoffman carries on through. Hoffman looks in front and hit one, I believe, that hit the bar. Rebound comes to the line, not out. Nice job keeping it in there by Little. It's played in and now around near side corner. Grace Laporte will go down there to play it. Little time and space. She's just going to flip it up here. Could be a foot race for an icing call. Who's going to win it? And it looks like it's going to be won by number 15 in red, which will be an icing call. And I don't have a 15 in red on my roster. I beg your pardon and my apologies. 15 in red. I do beg your forgiveness. Maybe that was 16 actually. That might have been Carolyn Patterson, number 16, making that play. She's in the green helmet. That'll help me know exactly what I'm looking at. Face-off win by the Eagles. They deal it back over the near side boards where Liggett had it. It's tied up along those boards. You can see a little battle there in the corner, right around where the hash marks are. It's pushed further now into the corner, trying to dig it out. A little bit of a collision there. Trying to dig it out, and it looked like 17 was down there, Little. They wrap. It comes up the half boards. It's backhanded in further by Hoffman. Now the Eagles look to warm to the task here. They're trying to get something going here in period 2 offensively. That was missed. It rolled through 2, and I don't think this is going to have enough steam for icing on it, and it won't. Rolling on back is Liggett. She turns and stretches it up to Little. Little carrying on through, looking to cut to the middle, but unable to do so there was Crawford. That was a long shoot down here, and this should be an icing call, and faceoff's going to move all the way back down to our right for a faceoff in the Flames' end. Offensive zone faceoff here, settling in will be Aaron McLaughlin for the Boston College Eagles. It's cleared up the near side boards, and now it's going to be carried on. Trying to get wide and able to fight through there was Hegel. Played around to the far side corner, though, as the Eagles are able to knock it away, and it's going to be Peyton King, number 22, bringing it up. Full speed ahead. Here comes King. Still with it. Moving to the right and shooting one, and that was an easy stop as Gerber, well, she made it look easy after a good skate there by number 22, Peyton King, for the opportunity. We've got 14:37 on the second period clock. 3-2 our score as the Eagles lead the Liberty Flames. Shots on goal 18-9 in favor of the Boston College Eagles. Off the face-off, it's knocked down over to the netminder and held as, again, Gerber makes that save. We'll do it again here in the near side face-off circle. It's going to be won by the Flames, and they're going to send it up the center. Look at this. Trying to fight through and able to. A shot saved, made, and the rebound cleared away. Holberg looking for her second of this game, and a great end-to-end rush. Held in by the Flames here, and a shot, and that will be held by the netminder Oliveri. Whistle and an offensive zone face-off to follow for the Eagles.
Yes, sir.
Offensive zone face-off here as we settle in. No. Okay. Face-off one here by the Flames. They will look to move it around and move to the middle now. They do, but it forced to the wide part of the cage, down below the goal line. They want to center it. Good takeaway there by the Eagles. And now the puck's going to work its way around the boards. Laporte out at center. Sends it rink wide. Directed in by Langebeer. Langebeer tried to get over. She could not as Patterson knocked it away from her. Spinning play at center, and that's fired right back in. Ashley Wright doing the work. Now behind the net, it's Patterson. Carolyn Patterson, number 16. Trying to dance away. She's able to find some room on the near side where it's going to be Chandler Skoko playing it up ahead. Open wing, going to be grabbed and now pushed on through by Leggett. Move to the middle, a shot and a save, and the rebound is loose and held. Good follow-up there as Madison Kirby and Grace Liggett crashed the net hard, but the save was made by the netminder Gerber. This time the face-off now will be down to our right. Right wing circle in the offensive zone for the Eagles. The draw is going to be one. They try to chip it up the boards. Cannot do so. Good tie up there. That's made by Ashley Wright along the boards. Eagles control. Little forehand backhand. Now they get it back to the point. Slightly over skating, but then there's a shot on, and Kirby got it through side of the cage, and I checked that was number 28 Liggett who got it through side of the cage. And we'll do another offensive zone face-off coming up here. Okay. One again by the Eagles as they look to keep the offensive momentum going. Played in down below the goal line. Working it around. Tapped them around the cage. Look out, they got a centering pass and a defenseman pinching in deep. Didn't quite connect on that opportunity. And now it's sent back in, and Wright has it now. She drifts back. Was forced on the play. Look out here. Puck to the middle. Bouncing around, and it's loose, and it's going to be controlled. Big grab there by the netminder, Faith Gerber, as she makes a big stop. Credit to Gerber, the Flames netminder, as she will keep this a one-goal spread at 3-2 with 12 minutes and 43 with which to play in period number 2. Off the draw, cleared to the line. It actually hit the backside of a Flame player. Sent to the line, quick little give and go. Nice play, spinning away from trouble, and they try to dig in. I believe that is 18 Bork on that far side play. There's a shot on that, hit a body and went forward. I'm sorry, no, that is definitely a 15. So there is still a 15 out there. An unnamed 15 co-conspirator for the Eagles. Less of a concern in numbers, probably more concerned about the score still at this point, as we play right in front of us here at center ice. Now it's going to squirt free to the far side. Over there into the corner, looking to clear out, trying to cut through the middle of the ice is Peyton King. She finds an open wing and hits her man in Hoffman. Hoffman dropped it off, carrying it in wide. 15 in red, circles back, looks to the point. Never got all the way back to the point because it was taken back by Hoffman. And now the Flames take it away. With time and space, over the line comes Hoberg. She's got one of the goals for the Flames. Hoberg in wide, throws it through the middle, and it just didn't connect. She had somebody parked off on the back door, as it was number 92, Alexis Early. Puck to the far side boards now. Bella Crawford with it. She'll look to lay it ahead, and it'll get to center ice, where it's going to be snatched off by Early. She tried to hit Langenbeer, and that's just going to be sent in and into the far side corner. We're approaching the halfway point of period number 2. Still sitting at a 3-2 hockey game. Diving down, trying to push it further. Unable to do so was Early. But the Flames are able to re-corral the puck and now look to move it forward offensively. Over the line. Look at this puck handling play. And a shot that kind of changed directions right at the netminder, but a good looking chance skating in by Ashley Wright. But the save was made by the netminder, Jessica Oliveri, as she hands the glove to the official. Great work by Oliveri as she gets her team a defensive zone faceoff, but much better than giving up a goal. Oliveri on the season, 9-1 record, a 1.44 goals against average, and an 8.84 save percentage. Faceoff at center, or excuse me, in the offensive zone for the Flames, I should say. Little bit of jousting going on down below the goal line. Tapped in further. They look to swing it back to the point and up. Here come the Flames, maybe a 2-on-2 if they hurry. I should say the Eagles are doing that. They are looking to hurry over the line. Pulling back. Lose control of the puck into the far side corner, and it is now going to be controlled as far as the half boards by the Flames. Now they dig it out of trouble. Want to move to the middle, it can't. There's a shot and a big save by Gerber. Good thing she was still on her feet. If she drops down on her knees, there's a chance that that puck's going to go right over her shoulder. Big play by her. Now the Eagles on a back and forth period have some offensive momentum going. Eagles are going to clear it to the line, or the Flames clear it to the line, not out. Seeing eye shot, didn't get all the way through it, made it through the first 3 bounties, not the last 2, as we have reached the halfway point of this period. That's number 28, Grace Liggett with it. Liggett lays it on ahead. It's bunted on forward by Bork. Bork looks to catch up to it. Couldn't do so on that play. Move to the middle where the Flames will intercept. Again, end-to-end we go here. Flipped up through the middle. Trying to dance on through and able to complete that play was Morris. Taken away on the backhand and played down further by Liggett. Chasing in deep. That's going to be Alexis Early to go get it. Early, around, plays it off the near side boards. Morris had it for a moment. They chip it out to center a little bit further. At center, unable to get it back in was Peyton King. Tapped off the near side boards. It gets beyond the red line. Near steal there by a forward for the Flames. It gets backhanded into the far side corner. Going in to get it, number 7 in red, that's Hoffman. Hoffman now on it, looking, waiting, finds a man at the point. There's a shot and a save and a hold by Gerber as Morrissey let it go from the point, but a big stop was made by Gerber as she will hold for the faceoff. And Gerber's been very good so far in this game. Folks, we've hit the media timeout point. Our first break after the 10-minute mark of period 2. We're going to come on back. You're watching the ACHA Division II Women's Tournament live on the ACHA Network on YouTube. Offensive zone face-off here as we return to action as the Eagles look to get something going here. The Flames have gotten one of the 2 back as we see down in the corner here as we get back to it. Flames get it to the middle of the ice and they're going to try to clear, and a good job there by Early to do just that. Nice little turn back play by King. Playing on through here, number 17, Little. She's going to move on in. Fire one on it, a save was made. Rebound now going to be controlled by the Eagles, though. They look to keep on the offensive. Sent on back to the line. Played on over quickly to King. King a drive. That was blocked off the stick of number 92 Early. Clear to the line and out. Peyton King had it for a moment. Winding up now is Early. She moves across ice from the right to the left. Pushed the puck on in by hitting her leg and carried on further. It's actually just a sign for her mates to change, and the Eagles will have some time and space here. Lucy Little to the line. That got spiked right back in by Ashley Wright. Going back to retreat will be Morrissey. Morrissey from the face-off dot. Gentle layup ahead. Unable to handle it cleanly, though, was number 15 in maroon. And, again, we're short a number here. 15 maroon, somebody for sure. As it's played around, looking to carry it in. Oh, it got poked off. The aforementioned number 15 throws it through the lip of the crease, and the rebound's going to be carried away and caromed off and now controlled. And a nice break back here. I believe that's Rice in the corner. Hits it off the boards. It just caromed off the skate awkwardly of Hoffmeyer. And it's going to give the Eagles a chance to load at center. Liggett off the near side boards. Fired on in by McLaughlin. It's going to carom all the way around Laporte. She's got it down below the goal line. Raps, looks to stretch it. Off the top of the glass. Unable to knife it down there was Hegley. And back the other way, win full flight come the Eagles. End to end we will go here late in this period. Hegley on it again. She got bumped forward troubles and circling back. Played to the near side. That's 25 in red, Kengiusta, who brought it in, and I believe they say she brought it in on an offside play. 7:08 to go, period number 2. 3-2 our score. Shots 24-13 in favor of the Eagles. Flames came out flying early in the period, but so far it's really kind of gone back to neutral or maybe even the Eagles' end a little bit more. That got by the defenseman at the point right. It's going to carry him all the way back. Trying to play it up out of the zone will be Grace Laporte. She couldn't do it. They moved to the middle. And a big stop there as Gerber had to hold that one out. And a nice little forehand backhand move that came to the middle of the ice. But it stays out. And Boston College clinging to their 1-goal lead. We've had some other action going on right now. It looks like Minot State leading the Buffalo Bulls by a score of 6-3, possibly 7-3. And now Liberty, though, trying to get a 2-on-1 going in this one. They could not as that was broken up. A little bit of a delay. That may cost them here as Ashley Wright lost it on the delay, and then she ran off a player that was deemed illegal. She'll take that and then broke up the centering pass. So all in all, it ended up okay for Ashley Wright. Gets it as far as the top of the circle. Couldn't get it out on that opportunity. They lay it on back to the point. There's a shot. Save and held. And I think Gerber thought she may have dropped it. She did hold on. She does get the save, and we will have a whistle and a face-off upcoming. 6:13 on the clock in period number 2. Shots on goal 26-13. Score 3-2. Both of those numbers in favor of Boston College. Face-off coming up, going to be had by number 15 for the Eagles. And now we're over at the Liberty bench having a conversation. Not sure what's going on here, but it looks like the official and the Liberty coach having a bit of a conversation. We can see right in here. Getting great shots here from our cameraman Andrew as he zooms in. I'm not an expert lip reader here, but it seems to be a peaceful conversation, at least from now. And now the Liberty coach may be getting a little fired up. That is Coach Sarah Niemi continuing to have the conversation. The linesman also over there as well. And finally they break apart. And the referee doing the right thing as they always stop by the other bench for the coach who they were not just talking to and tell them what the conversation was about. And now that all that's done, we'll go have an offensive zone face-off for the Eagles. It's pulled on back and pushed on to the defenseman. That was Morrissey sending it on, and again, another good stop by Gerber. She's made a ton of good saves here, keeping her team within 1. Face-off is going to be pushed to the line. Wind and fire, and a stop was made there. As it looked like getting on the lant one was Peyton King coming over the top. Puck held in. Eagles looking to reverse flow. They send it through to the middle. It angles off the backboards. Trying to force the play wide here is going to be Early. Early watching as the Eagles take control. They send it to the middle, and that's going to be out and past Morrissey. And look out here. We could have a foot race to it. Holberg moving in, scores! Holberg caught up to it, and Holberg ties the game at 3. You have to be so sure when making plays at the blue line. That one got by the BC defenseman. And Holberg, about 150 into this period, cut it to 1. And now at 14:23, Holberg has made it a 3-2 game, or 3-3 game, I beg your pardon, as the 3 seed Liberty Flames have drawn back to even. Huge goal late in the period. Now we're at the scorer's table, and let's see what happens here. Ensuing faceoff is going to be controlled by the Flames if they have battled back from a 2-goal deficit. Boston College looks to get back on the offensive. Over the line is McLaughlin. That gets off behind the cage. Into the near side corner it comes. And that puck's going to end up hitting the mesh netting. Well, we would get a whistle on a faceoff. That was ruled a 28 shot. Still doubling the shots right now are Boston College, but the score even up at 3. Shots less important than score, as you would imagine. And shots may be indicative of play, but as long as you're even, you're okay. And that's where we are right now. Locked up at 3 with 5:20 to go. This is in the second period. You got one more period coming up after this. Still got 3 games over here at Chiller Easton today. Hope you can join us for all of them. It's backhanded in on a nice keep there by Patterson. Trying to corral it, and a little bit of a nice handoff there as the Flames will get it out to center ice. Still jousting away at it. Pushed down further, swept across rink wide. This is going to give the Eagles an opportunity. Sent through to the middle. It never found its intended target, McLaughlin. It was knocked away from Crawford, but McLaughlin's got it. And a rising shot. No harm, no foul there as Gerber has it. And another offensive zone face-off coming up. Eagles still carrying play, getting the job done here. With 4:47 left here in the second period clock. Kind of a choppy pace to this one here. Off the draw, going to be flipped high into the air and cleared down the ice. Look out here, could be another opportunity. They scored like this earlier on the rush, looking to throw the brakes on and centering it, and early just got closed off at the last minute. Good back check play by the Eagles as now they move back. Bork got run off, and Bork's going to draw a penalty. Penalty upcoming as Bork's going to go off or Bork draws the penalty, I should say. It's going to be a cross-checking call. And going off will be 2-goal scorer in this period. Number 27, Kristen Hoberg. And let's put that on the clock at the 15-minute, 33-second mark. So, can the Boston College power play get them the lead back? A shot and a save on a good kick away by the netminder Gerber. Played to the middle here. Wind and fire, and that one I think got the top of the pad and a kick away by Gerber. 2 for 2 and good saves early in this man advantage. Boston College working pretty much on the left side of the ice. The right side of the ice completely open. They tried to switch off, it looked like, but the Flames were able to steal it. Now we're going to get a foot race. Here we go. That's going to be tapped in further, pushed down into the near side corner and down below the goal line. Winding up, and here we go. Back the other way in a one-on-one. And now the teams will join the play, and into the fray they come. Over the line, it's Peyton King carrying it all the way down low. Back can't save it. The rebound. Gerber's got that one. The big trapper on it with 3:44 to go in period number 2. And we remain locked up at 3. Still a minute and 16 with which to work on the man advantage for the visitors. Again, they're listed as the visitors are the Eagles because they are the 4 seed. The 2 seed or the 3 seed in this region here in this game, the Liberty University Flames. Walking the line, handed on off side of the net. Sent on third to the backside, and it just wouldn't go. Good opportunity there. Still time to work with the man advantage. Eagles now working on the outside. They continue to kind of cut the ice in half. Now they move it there. A shot, and that was put right on the blocker as Peyton King let it go, but it caromed right off the blocker. I like what the Eagles are doing on this man advantage, though. They're just firing at will. Shots, I believe, when this power play started were 29-14. They're already up to 33-14, so that's about 4 shots in just the first minute 3 of this man advantage. Face-off 1, nearly split the defenseman, but a good job on a nice little reach to keep in, and then there's a shot and a save. But again, credit there, the defenseman Morrissey. She got over, just kind of tapped it in to keep it in, and Little had the opportunity in the slot. We play on. A lot of whistles on this power play, but that's because the Eagles have done a nice job getting scoring chances. There's a drive. That would hit a body in front. And the Flames will look to clear. Look out! And it was intercepted before it got to early. Didn't get quite enough on that pass as they wanted to. Now Morrissey in. Sharp angle down below the goal line. Looks and waits. Throws it to the middle. It carried off a stick and will work its way over to the near side corner. It swept off the boards. Didn't get out. Nice little keep there by 15 in maroon. Again, don't have that number on my roster, so she will be 15 in maroon today. They wrap. Angle off on the far side. At the hash marks, they work. Sent in and towards the cage and ends up down below the net. They circle, come out front, a shot, that was blocked. Rebound is a stop, and just diving down and holding it there will be the netminder, Faith Gerber, who's been very busy, but she has saved so far 32 of 35 shots with 2:30 to go and only 3 seconds remain in the man advantage. Off the draw, one on back. There's a shot blocked, and the rebound's going to be flipped out to center, and the Flames are back to even strength, and they will get right back on the offensive. Hegley moving in, toe drag back in, forehand, and a blocker save is Oliveri, who hasn't seen a shot in a while, had to be sharp there. It comes back out to center. We go in Dan McLaughlin. Tried to get by. Good job standing up there by the Flames defense, but then they turn it over and getting out. Nice little job pushing it to center ice by the defenseman Wright. There's a bit of a collision, and a Flame forward's going to go down awkwardly into the boards. None the worse for wear as we play on. Long stretch pass was intercepted by the Flames. They get it back in towards their bench. They touch up to get onside. It's played to the middle of the ice where the Flames turn. Liberty goes D-to-D on the defensive, and now it's grabbed on a lead feed. This is Hicks carrying it over the line, right wing side, looking to move it to the middle. Not a lot of bodies there, not a lot of bodies in, and as a result, it's going to carry them out to center ice. Trying to kick it on further was McLaughlin. That didn't connect. A fire up ahead, and that didn't connect. It's pushed down further. It hit the body of Sarah Laporte. And here we go. Nearly a 3-on-2. Not quite as it moves in. Looking to gain the zone wide. All the way around the net she goes. Peyton King had that opportunity. She's been active offensively from the defensive position. As this puck's going to move over to the near side wall. It comes up, and the Flames are going to carry out. Could be a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Number 23 over the line. That's right. Looks to dig deep. All the way around the net. Looks, and she got clamped down by 4 Eagle players. Not much could happen there. Sarah Laporte now. She's going to fire it around the cage. That's going to kind of die behind the net, but the Eagles do a nice job getting it to the short board and then sweeping it up the wall a little bit further. Good pace of play here in this period. Patience. It gets to the line, though, not out. Held in, and look out. Could be numbers here, and it's just smacked to center. Stays in the zone, though. Nice work here as it's kept by Morrissey. Morrissey, a shot blocker save, and it's going to be held by Gerber with 23.2 to go in a pretty entertaining second period here. It was 3-1 after one, but 2 goals by Liberty's Kristen Hoberg. The senior from Grand Forks, North Dakota, has made this game all even at 3 apiece. Big final 23 seconds of this one. Clock starts running down. Played in further. Centering pass, look out here. Rebound's going to squirt up top. Point shot, and that's redirected off the far boards. Racing in to get it will be Little. Throwing it towards the front of the cage, and that's going to be grabbed off, and taking a little fence to the extra whack was Gerber. But with 7.4 to go, none the worse for wear. Shots now up to 38-15 in favor of the visitors from Boston College, but scores what matters, and we are sitting at 3-3 at this point. Time for at least one more offensive zone face-off. There may be a second. Let's see what happens. Oh, we got a slashing call actually upcoming. We got a Boston College slashing call. Late in this game, a slashing call came. Nobody knew it. They were lined up 5 aside, but it's going to be called slashing here at 19:52, and a slash is going to send off number 7, Bridget Hoffman. And this is a big moment in this game, as now a power play that really is going to have the majority of period number 3 with which to work. So here we go. Let's flip the ice here and have an offensive zone faceoff. See if the Flames can get something going in this very short and brief power play opportunity. 7.4 on the clock. They got to win the faceoff and cannot. Boston College looking to reverse flow, and now just happy to pin it along the boards is going to be Morrissey. And they are unable to dig it out. And that is how a very entertaining second period will conclude. We have put 40 in the books. We've got 20 left to go here. The ACHA Women's Division II National Championship Tournament. You're watching it on the ACHA YouTube network. Thank you so much. We're going to come back and do period number 3 with you. 3-3 our score with 40 in the books. Alrighty, folks, welcome back inside Chiller Easton. We're just about ready to start period number 3 between the Liberty Flames and the Boston College Eagles. Been a great game here. Boston College jumped out to a 3-0 lead, or 3-1 lead. Liberty got 2 goals to answer in that last period as they would turn their 3-1 game into a 3-3 game. 2 goals, I believe both of them were scored by Hoberg to help make this game exactly where we are, locked up at 3 apiece. Hoffman, I believe, also with 2 goals early with a power play goal for the Liberty Flames. As you can see, we got 20 minutes back on the clock, so let's go ahead and zoom out, take a look at the players on the ice, and get underway in period number 3. 2 teams send 5 each to center ice. There's actually 1:53 left on the penalty, the late penalty call. It was a slashing call to Hoffman, so that late penalty puts Liberty on the power play nearly for the full 2 minutes as they start the period. It's played in deep as they will look to get it out front. Good patient play here as they reverse flow to the Eagles, and they get it as far as the line as Morrissey had it for a moment. Now it's down low below the goal line. They look to push it up and push it out, and it is swept out to center ice. Good play there by the Eagles. Covering at center, it's swept wink wide. Over on it there, and firing it in is going to be Kara Rice. Out to play will be the Eagles netminder there. It's put on a tee by Oliveri. Cleared to the line, not out. A little bit of a shoulder dip here by Bork. Shot on, saving the rebound. Oh, what a kick save! As throwing the leg back at the last minute was Oliveri. Now a shorthanded foray with 1:07 to go on the kill. 1-on-4. Trying to get wide, still with the puck. Great job here on the penalty kill. Still with it, and around they go. That is 15 in Burgundy again. Not on the roster, but number 1 on that play right there. But the Flames finally with a puck and a chance, the opportunity to clear it up. It's sent ahead, unable to handle it cleanly there was the forward, so Liggett will have an opportunity to fire it down, and Liggett will do just that. Good play by Grace Liggett to move it down the ice, and the Flames now with just 35 to go on this man advantage has to try again. That outlet didn't connect. It's going to be jabbed back forward by Patterson and swung again in by the Eagles. They continue the good work on the penalty kill. Wrapping the net, looking for room to go is going to be Ashley Wright. Wright with a lead feed. Bumped off there is going to be Leah Wright. And the Flames have to go back again to get it. Just 7 to go on the power play. Let's see if they can get one more rush or opportunity here. Over the line, it's going to be carried into the corner. Carrying it on there was number 17, Hofmeyer. Eagles on it again. We are back to even strength. 5-a-side hockey. Really not much going for the Flames on that man advantage. They had a chance early, but really the final minute 30, they couldn't get much going. Full-scale changes by the Flames, and now they get a little bit of time and space. Moving in, top of the circle, a drive. Oh, what a glove save! It's Oliveri! Made a great stop there. Getting the glove out and robbing the great opportunity by the rushing Liberty Flames lineup there to keep this all locked up at 3-a-side. Face-off going to be won by the Eagles. They will look to get back on the offensive. It's pocket picked, and it's going to be brought back now by the Eagles 3-on-2. They go tipping and chasing. It was stolen, though, by Bork. Flipped and sent ahead now by Steller. That puck at center, carried on as it's controlled and brought in by Chandler Scacco. Winding up now on the far side. Morrissey will try to bring it over the line. She's able to do so. Morrissey looks to cut to the middle. Morrissey around and tried to tuck it in the near side. Good looking opportunity, just couldn't finish it. It pushes to the far side. That's where going to be Veronica Morris looking to clear the zone. She couldn't on first attempt, but on second attempt, it's going to be Sarah Laporte getting it deep, number 18. Clear to the line, out to center ice. Trying to tip it in further there was Rice. Her tip in hit off the official, so we got to play on and check that it was 23 Wright, not Rice. Carrying it on through. Good stop there by the 23 Wright. Puck does get below the goal line. Now the Flames into the near side corner, looking for a stretch pass that gets to Hoberg. She has 2 goals, and now she finds a man behind the play, and it was delayed offside. Or actually, it was onside, but Early couldn't handle it cleanly. Now a 1-on-2 rush back the other way. That's going to roll out of the cage. This is pool play here, but you're seeing two teams that really want to go after it, and a stop and a save is made, and it will be held for an offensive zone faceoff as Gerber will get the hold, and we've got 16-18 to go.
I can drink that. That's
Oh.
not pretty. They do have lemon tea down there, though.
Face off there, and that shot's going to go up and out of play. Or excuse me, it stayed in play, hit the boards. Puck played on back though. The Eagles will look to reload. Into the far side, Little tried to dig it out, and it will be dug out by the Eagles. Nice little backhand pass across to Hoffman. Hoffman rink wide, looking to lower the shoulder and get wide. That's our girl number 15 in maroon, who is lacking from the roster, but has had a hell of a game today so far, as carrying it on will be Early. Early got run out. They play it to the point. Patterson sends it in. Didn't get all the way through, and it's going to be rolling to the line, and they jab at it. Sarah Laporte couldn't get it further. But a stretch pass here just to an open wing, and let's see, they waved that off. Good call by the officials. They're going to say that Patterson could have touched it. I agree with that assessment, so we play on. We've got 15:22 to go here, period number 3. 3-3 our score. Shots 38-19. Puck to the far side corner where it's going to be dug in and dug out there by Little. And carried on back on a 2-on-3. Looking to lower the shoulder and get wide of the Eagle forwards. Down and around and centering it on through. Look out here, puck loose in the middle, and it's going to be grabbed and cleared on, and now maybe a 2-on-1. It's going to turn into a 2-on-2 as full speed ahead. It's Rice sending it to the middle. Look out here, rising shot at the glass as Hegele had that opportunity. Now we go end-to-end racing. Here come the Eagles back with speed over the line to the backhand down below the goal line. Carrying it on further is number 7. That is Bridget Hoffman. They move it to the middle and now to the backside of the cage, and a shot and a save was made by Faith Gerber with 14:34 to go in period number 3. Excuse me, I beg your pardon. I thought they were both coffee. Like I didn't need one. I'm fine, but I didn't have a soup and a coffee.
I was like, I got the hot chocolate, and then they're like, we have soup?
Face off in the offensive zone for the Eagles. They sweep it on back to the point. There's a shot. It's going to skitter away to the near side corner. In deep now. That was, I believe, Kangustia who had the opportunity. The Flames will look to clear it up. They get it as far as the half boards. It's going to roll to the line, though, not out. Look out here. Sharp angle shot. They move in, and that got the, I think it hit the glove or the leg, and it was pushed behind the net. Good stop by Gerber. Thrown to the middle, stabbed away to the near side corners. The Flames look to get it out of the zone. They can't get it back to the point. Pressure's on now as the puck is in deep. They tie it up, and we're going to get a whistle here as the face-off is upcoming with a puck battle along the near side boards. I don't know if it was because the puck was stopped or if there was a penalty, but it looks like, what do we got here? It looks like it was just a frozen puck, so no penalties here. No, it is going to be a penalty. I beg your pardon. McLaughlin is McLaughlin is going to head off, and this is going to be a power play opportunity here. And a big chance here for the Flames. Their second power play of the period. They had 1:53 of carryover time, and now they get another another power play opportunity to see if they can't get the lead in this one. Liberty has never led. They trailed 1-0. 2 goals, or power play goal by Early tied it. 2 goals by Hoffman gave the Eagles the lead. 2 goals tied it up as there's a chance by Early goes away. As 2 goals by Hoberg tied it. And there's a turnover now the Eagles. Moving on back, shorthanded. They have 1 peel off to get a fresh penalty killer. And then a good soccer away there is trying to dance on through is Morrissey. Now 3 Eagles gain the line together. They get changing defensemen. There's a shot that ramped up off a stick and will go out of play. Whistle and a face-off upcoming. And it will be an offensive zone face-off as they're going to say the puck was blocked out of play. 1:12 still to go in the man advantage. 13:09 to go here in period number 3. As we get back to action here, the Eagles win the face-off and play it down around the boards. Good little poke check there. Swinging centering pass. Good block of that play. Or it could have been trouble, but Oliveri got the stick along the post. Looking for a lane to do something with it. Ashley Wright going to play it in. It's grabbed by the Eagles. They're going to shovel it up the corner here. And from the top of the circle, they will carry it down the ice and out. Good speed being shown here by number 7, Hoffman. She's been real good today. Hoffman drifts from the near side left wing all the way into the right wing corner. Hoffman killing more time off the clock with 38 to go in the man advantage. Good job here by the Eagles. Killing time, circling. Nice little tap pass there as Hoffman keeps more time off the clock. But now we come back the other way. Maybe a 3-on-2 if they hurry. A little bit of a hooks let go. It's pushed down in. And the carry in is going to be followed by Hegley. That's a carry around as she couldn't catch up to it, as I think she tried to pass it in front, which didn't connect. And now the Eagles go end-to-end. 10 seconds to go in the power play. The Eagles are just shorthanded. But now there's a pass across and a shot that was blocked up in the air. And the rebound goes into the corner, but the Flames unable to cash in on this man advantage. And we get a race back to the puck here. No icing on this play as Liggett goes to get it. Liggett behind the net. 2 Flames there, so she just has to reverse flow and play it up the wall. Backhanded in and a good keep by Kiara Rice. That circle around hit a skate. Hoffman tried to outlet, and that missed everybody in Burgundy. So coming back to cover here will be number 22, Kiara Wright again. Wright just rolling it quietly into the near side corner. Sarah Laporte tried to get it out on a second effort. They do chip it out to center ice. We've got 11:22 left on the clock. That's going to be sent in. Behind the net and looking to catch up to it here will be Rice. And we will get an icing call upcoming with 11:17 to go. With 11:17 to go in a 3-3 game as we're getting ready here for period number 3 is approaching the halfway mark. Offensive zone face-off after the icing call. Can the Flames do anything with it? Turning and just kind of fanning on it, kind of knocked out of the hand of Early. And now we get a foot race. Look out here. Good protection, and at least sweeping it to the corner was Grace Laporte for the minute. That is a high pass that goes across the top of the net. Spinning and protecting nicely there was going to be Liggett. Liggett now pulls it off the wall and makes another little nifty move. Outside rim of the far side circle. Carries it down below the goal line. Liggett throws it in front and it comes out the backside. And we break back. 1-on-1 Early. Couldn't get through. Slammed off the near side boards, but it'll get deep by Wright. No icing here. She might have been a step shy of the line, but oftentimes the officials will give you that step. And a good job here by the Flames to kind of get it tied up along the short boards on the far side. They dig it out. Trying to move to the middle. A shot, a blocker save. Good job by Hoberg. She's got 2 already. Wanted to get the hat trick goal right there. A little bit of a collision down below, and it's going to be cleared out to center as really the Flames starting to flex some muscle. Grace Laporte, hands on to Wright. Wright, from the correct side of center, will just jab it in deep. Circling is Patterson behind her net. Sending it into the corner a little bit further along. He bumped off there is Morris. Puck's going to roll back below the goal line, Patterson. She's going to play it around. Slowed up into the corner by Liggett, but it's going to find its way to the half boards and a long bomb stretch pass there, hits its mark. The Eagles bring it back. 2 of them over the line, and a backhand chance is going to be gloved off and held by Gerber. An offensive zone face-off to follow with 9 minutes and 49 seconds to go here in period number 3. Off the face-off, quickly won and quickly pushed back ahead. Looking for a break, trying to dance on through as the Flames forward Rice. It got spiked away from her. On the backside of the play, Langebeer tries to keep it in. She could not. Puck to the red line and hit a body before it could get deep. Nifty little move there. And now from the red line again, right on the Blue Jackets logo. It caromed off a body, but it's in over the line. There's a shot, that's blocked. 9:23 to go. We will have an overtime session should we stay locked up. That is fired in. Didn't get deep by Rice on the first attempt, but on the second attempt, Rice will tip it in. That's a sign for the Flames to make changes. Behind the net, looking for an outlet is Morrissey. Carrying it on over the blue line. Good stick lift, and it's jabbed right back in. Time for a change as Morrissey's going to go back, but let her defense partner, Peyton King, come up with it. King with a lead feed. That was knifed down, but falling down on the play was Early. Good step up there by Rice to knock it away, and now we get a foot race into the corner. And Peyton King will go down, and they're going to say that that is an icing call So with 8:47 to go here, we will get a whistle and an offensive zone faceoff after the icing call for the Eagles. Shots have been stuck at 40-19 for a while now. That's in favor of the Eagles. Score 3-3. We've been stuck on that since the early stages, since the latter stages of period number 2. They try to clear it. It's moved to the middle, and a player slow to get up for the Eagles. Might be a rush here, and just good back check there. Didn't allow the Eagles to hit, or the Flames to hit the line with any sort of speed. Rink wide feed didn't connect. Nifty little move here, and now it's brought in onside. No! Offside by maybe half a step, deemed by the officials. And we'll face it off here at center ice right in front of the Eagles bench. And with that, we're gonna take a timeout. They're gonna take a timeout, and that gives me an opportunity to talk about some of our sponsors here. A group that's been so good during the tournament here. We want to give a thanks to those players or to those businesses. Aries Sportswear, the official merchandise supplier of the ACHA 2018 National Championships. Visit the merchandise stand here at the rink for all your ACHA 2018's Nationals, hats, shirts, sweatshirts, and more. Barron's Championship Rings, the official ring vendor for all ACHA National Championship and the ACHA Hall of Fame rings. Every championship ring has a great story. Let Barron share yours. And finally, Boston's Pizza and Restaurant and Sports Bar. Gourmet pizza, burgers, wings, and more in a relaxed space right across the street from Nationwide Arena and the Ice House in downtown Columbus. Let's get right back to the action here as it's going to be played on in deep. Puck up in the air, bouncing down into the corner. Patterson tries to play it out, and we're going to get a penalty to Patterson, and it's going to be another Flames power play. A tripping call coming up.
Around. What?
I just lost my. Oh, did I? Oh my God. Played on back. As the power play goes here for the Flames. There's a shot, and that gets deflected. Going to end up into the far side corner. Liberty didn't really get much going on their last couple power play opportunities. They look to be different here. They have it set up on the outside. A little bit of a bump off there, and the Eagles might have an opportunity to clear it. It's lifted to the line, and offside. Just unable to keep it in as it gotten slightly over the line. So an offside call. The penalty occurred roughly at a little bit before, probably at the 12 or 11:55 mark. A trip to Patterson. And the Flames will work to the man advantage. The Eagles, though, win a big face-off at neutral ice. They clear it down. That was shrugged down by a Liberty player. Carried into the Liberty zone, and now the Flames got to see if they can wind up and go. Early tipped it off the boards. And a nice little steal here, and it's carried back on by Pilic. Look out here, nearly too many men, but nope, they're perfect, 5-5, and that was just quickly played away by Sarah Laporte to make sure that they could finish a change. Already a minute gone by in this man advantage, and the Boston College penalty kill continues to do nice work. Lead feed there, didn't connect. Backhanded up ahead, played on in. That's going to be topped up further and tipped along the boards. Good job there by Hegley to keep it close. Circling back is Hoberg. Hegley on it again. Tried to get it through. It actually hit the referee in the head, and it rolls on back to center with 37 to go in the man advantage. Right, lost it, and this is going to be a delayed offside as Hoberg couldn't do anything with it. Now they shoot it in, but everybody was flat-footed at the blue line. I don't know if they're going to be able to get in after it. The Flames get it to the Eagles get it to the line. It's soccered down and held in. Big play there for the moment by Morris as she kept it in, but it does end up drifting out to that Columbus Blue Jackets logo at center ice, and it's going to be spiked down in deep again. That was done by Bella Crawford. Check that was 24, not 14, that got it deep. They will look to reload, do the Flames. Final 2 and 1, 0 left, even strength hockey we go. More shots on that penalty kill for the Eagles than for Liberty on their power play. But the Flames will bring it in over the line. They look to get wide. Not a lot of room there for Grace Laporte. She just pushed it in further. Winding up and carrying on through. Good speed being gained here. Pumping her fist and running on through. To the backhand now. Cuts back to the forehand. A shot and a drive. That got the glass. What an opportunity and rush by Peyton King. Puck cleared to the line and it'll get out of the zone as Sacco couldn't hold it in. And it's going to end up back in the zone with Morrissey on it. Morrissey looks to turn. Cuts by one. Cuts by two. Morrissey through center. Morrissey over the line. Top of the circle. Dips the shoulder and just had the puck knocked off, and the Flames have it. They clear it to the line, not out. Nice keep and shuffle in further by Bork. Juliana Bork, the forward, holding the line well. The defensemen drift back. Flames will try to clear it on the far side. Coming on over to keep it in was Morrissey. Now a sharp angle shot and a save was made as Gerber held the post, stood up, and made a stop there. As we've now hit 5:05 to go in the third, and we're still locked up at 3 apiece. Offensive zone faceoff, one and poke towards the cage. Puck's going to move into the corner. Now they try to cut to the middle. That didn't connect, but on second effort, they will be able to cut to the middle. Hoffman left it back. Patterson had the chance. A tie up in front of the net. Controlled by Sarah Laporte. Flames looking for a way to get out here as Sarah again is trapped, and this time they will shovel it to center. Could be numbers here, but the Eagles do a nice job getting back. Looking for position there is Hoberg, and it's carried on by Early. Early couldn't toe drag on through. Cleared on back. Circling in her own end is Rice. Rink wide feed connects. Kind of fanned on the outlet there. That was 18 S. Laporte. So now the Eagles have an opportunity to regain the zone with 4:13 and counting here in the period. Patterson with all sorts of room. She tried to throw it into traffic. That didn't connect, and it just got knifed down and cleared. That's going to go for icing, and we'll have a whistle and a face-off with 4:01 on the clock here. Shots on goal 43-20, so more than double the shots here for the Eagles. But the Flames have stayed in it. We're locked up at 3. After the icing, it's going to be an offensive zone face-off. After the offensive zone face-off, the Eagles win it, throw one high, and that one was snagged by Faith Gerber, or a shortstop catching a soft line drive. That's how calm and collected she looked on that one. And another offensive face-off to follow for the Eagles. And to take this straw will be Bella Crawford. Or excuse me, again, 15 in maroon. I don't have a 15 in maroon. So 15 in maroon it shall be. They look to break out. 4 Flames across the line. They just couldn't connect with the pass. And now circling back after control is had by King. Peyton King with a nice lead feed. Stretch pass through to the middle. Knife down and controlled. Moving in. Forehand, backhand, forehand. Sends it through the crease, and that was cleared away as Hoffman wanted to get it to the middle, and they just spiked back out to center. Sent rink wide. Turning with it here is King. Looks. Tried to send it to the middle. That was intercepted. And look out here. It's Hegley. Hegley moving in. Far side outside of the circle. Throws the brakes on. Spinorama play to the middle. Couldn't get a shot off. Again, another point shot there. That's saved and kicked away. Flames' best opportunity in a while, and they've had 2 power plays. That's slapped up the far side wall. Little will look to turn, and she's got a little time and space. She's joined on the rush by Hoffman, and Little's just going to fire it deep. The Eagles peel off on a line change. Flames retreat to the corner with 2:58 on the clock. It shuffled, boarded up ahead. Didn't get anywhere further than the blue line as they play catch right on the blue line. Now at the red line, they go after it together, and it's going to be fired in by number 28, Grace Liggett. Trying the far side. It just hopped over the stick of Kogista, who tried to clear it out, but it does get out to center, and a little time and space here for Liggett to gain the zone. She'll move to the dot, send it to the middle! middle, hit the post with the shot, and the rebound's cleared away. Gerber came out to challenge, and the shot hit the goalpost. Patterson now plays it on through. No icing here. Back to get it will be number 19, Grace Laporte. Played up the boards. Out to center is where it got Liggett. Liggett turns, protects, backhands it further. It's over the line. Free puck's grabbed. That outlet hit a leg and didn't connect. Grace Laporte's got to get back. Trying sharp angle. Dumped down through the top of the crease and let go into the corner by Crawford. Good stick tie up here, protected for a moment, and now the Flames have speed. They bring it in over the line. This is an onside play. Pilish in, around, through the middle, and a backhand unable. Turn and shot, and that didn't go. Another shot, and that goes down below the goal line. 1:47 to go in a 3-3 hockey game. What a good start to this D2 tournament here as these two teams giving us all they've got. A diving play, a good keep there at the line by Sarah Laporte. She tries to push it in further, cannot. Patterson swept it right back to Laporte. Shot through the middle, it's knifed down, rebound, point blank range, and a stop is made by Oliveri to keep us locked up at 3 apiece with 1:28 on the clock. What a third period this has been. Shots now at 44-22. Score, though, remains at 3-3. And an offensive zone face-off here for the Flames. They win the draw, move it to the middle. It's backhanded on. They try to get it to the wing. That didn't work. They want to move it to the middle now to the Flames, or to the Eagles, as Little was coming up the middle. That didn't connect, though. It does gain the zone. Looking to turn over the hands and get a shot on. Nice little dip around the corner and another one. All the way around the cage is Peyton King. Throws it through, and it's out the other side. Fanning on that clearing attempt was Hicks. Look out here. Held in at the line. A little bit of a puck handle and then sent around by Hoffman. That's going to go into the far side corner. Morris will go in low after it. She'll tip it off the wall further, but the Eagles are the only one there. Block shot trying to get through, and that's just going to be shuffleboarded up ice and a foot race here. Striding on back will be Peyton King. She cut off the angle of Karis Hicks. Winding up, still with it is King. Moves to the right wing side. Little chip, goes in after it. She lost it though, and now 3 Flames turn with it. Actually, they peel off for a change, so just bringing it in alone is going to be Sarah Laporte. She gets it all the way down below the goal line. Raps looks in front. A shot was blocked with 21 to go in the period. Looking like we're heading to overtime, but still some offensive chances here for the Flames. Eagles playing around to the far side corner. That is knifed down by Early. Early couldn't get to it. Being forced is Morrissey. She dumped it back into the corner with 7 to go. Flames still on the offensive here as the Eagles can't clear again. With a little time and space, and that will be held to the boards, and the whistle will sound, and I believe that will lead us to a 5-minute overtime session, I believe. Now, if I heard the call right, I believe we do have a 5-minute sudden death overtime, and if nobody scores, I believe we stay tied. In pool play, I believe we can stay locked up and even with a tie. But we'll learn together here as the Flames and the Liberty Flames and the Boston College Eagles playing themselves a heck of a hockey game here. 5 minutes on the clock, 3-3 our score. Shots on goal 44-22 in favor of the Eagles. Referees over at the scorer's table. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. Come on back. We got more in the overtime session.
I got it too. I'm going to survive it because it's Tylenol flu. Maybe, who knows? You never know.
It could work. This is very insensitive.
I don't know, is it? It works for me.
Okay, then I'm not going to bring it up to anybody else.
It's kind of like letting out the whole
Alrighty, folks. Welcome back here as we've got a 5-5 hockey game. 44-22 are the shots on goal. The overtime session just about ready to get underway here. Also want to mention a couple of opportunities here. The Blue Jackets, while you're Columbus Blue Jackets, thank you for your participation and aid in this national tournament. when you're not watching exciting ACHA action here at Nationals, consider taking in an upcoming Blue Jackets game. The Blue Jackets will host the Senators on March 17th at 8 March 17th, 2018. Also, Howie's Hockey Tape, the official hockey tape of the ACHA. Stick with the best. Marathon, fueling the American spirit. To find the nearest marathon station, visit mymarathonstation.com. Here we go. Two teams come to center ice. We'll play four-a-side hockey for now. All right, face-off at center ice.
Let's go, Flames!
And what do we got here? The Flames shorthanded? Nope, they did one last line change here. They are the home team, so that is their right. Four aside here. Two forwards. Forwards get the defensemen get the forwards. Should say defense women. And that's going to be an offside play. .451 on the clock. 3-3 our score. This is the extra session. I believe we will end with a tie if we need to. It's tied up right in front of the Liberty bench. They will look to clear. It is the period of long change. Look out, creeping in the backside. Can they get it through? No. Coming in that backside, just unable to get a shot was right, and then it's pushed towards the cage by Pillish, and that is going to be grabbed off and saved. So the Flames will bring on two fresh forwards. They stick with the same defensive pair, as it looks like Wright and Rice stay in the defensive positions, but the faceoff is knocked out of the zone by the Eagles. Trying to get wide here is Hoffman. She was run out of real estate, but she did carry the puck over the line. That's tipped on back. Good job corralling it and gathering it here for the BC defenseman King. Peyton King now winding up. Look at the speed here. King, top of the circle, throws the brakes on and peels off. King makes another move. Now she tries to dangle down low. She pushes it on further. It's going to be grabbed there by Hoffman. Hoffman covered by two quickly down below the goal line. We switch sides, and it's going to be grabbed by the Flames, and they're just going to actually take this opportunity and ice it in the four-a-side. Flames will be unable to change here as the race was won. An icing call-up coming in a big moment of this hockey game as some of those Flames players have been out there for a while. So the Flames unable to change. Meanwhile, it'll be Bork out there. Looks like she is settling Little. Bork and Little look to be the forward line out there. Liberty again to clear, and this one's going to end up in the bench. They still won't be able to change, I don't believe. No, I guess they are able to change, even though the puck was cleared out into the bench from their own end. I believe the bench is actually, if it clears into the bench, I believe, yeah, that is the rule. If it clears into the bench, you are able to change. Obviously, a little bit of a different feel along the glass than at the boards. So I think that's why they give you that little bit of extra, as that puck's going to be spun and played ahead by Hicks. They look to catch up with it and do. Trying to cut to the middle, unable to on the first little move there was Pilisic. Tied up along the left wing near side boards. Now Pilisic pulls it off, makes one move in a second, and then she got taken away, took it away back, but it'll be the Eagles bringing it on. Maybe a 3-on-2 if it develops quickly enough. That'll be brought in by Bork. It was poked off her stick. 3:24 to go in the overtime session. Bork will try to get back to it. She cancels out. Stick tied up. Free puck going to be grabbed by the Flames. Held in, though, by the visitors. There's a move by Little. Played around to the far side corner. Over there is Hicks. She sweeps up the boards a little bit further. To the line, not out. Chasing it back, ducking underneath, and trying to tip it in further to herself was Bork. It moves to the middle. Look out here. Chance. Shot was blocked. Rebound chance, and that was blocked off. Two good plays by 23, Alicia Wright, as she closed off Little. Now we get a break back the other way in a 2-on-2, and just gaining the line and sending it deep will be Pilisic. Closing in on the halfway point of overtime. Puck goes D-to-D around the boards here and on the near side wall. Stretch pass through the middle, connects. With a move and a head shake and a move wide. Looking to get wide is Hoffman. Hoffman down below the goal line, all the way around, looking in front. Finds a trailer, a chance, scores! Peyton King buries it! And the overtime game winner will go to Boston College. Peyton King, the hero, She comes right down the middle of the ice and fires home a centering pass. Great work. I believe it was Hoffman that carried it in and around, and it was King that finished it in the slot. And in overtime, the Boston College Eagles have knocked off the Liberty Flames by a score of 4-3. Folks, thank you so much for joining us here. A wild game. We've got more hockey action coming up. Stay tuned to the ACHA Network on YouTube.
Boston College.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned for the ACHA Network on YouTube. Got a lot more action coming at you. I'll be up next, as I believe the Adrian College Bulldogs will be going up against the Bishop University Gators. Thank you for joining us. Thomas Biondo here. Andrew Saunders, our cameraman. And somewhere floating around this building helping us out is Matt Coma. You enjoy this one. We'll be back with you in about 25 minutes with the next one. Liberty skates away, falling by a score of 4-3. An overtime game winner for the Eagles. We're coming back with more in just a few moments.